Hello, and welcome to the territories. First of 3 territories in Canada. So the first territory we are doing is actually the newest territory. It first became its own territory when it split from the Northwest Territories in 1999. And yes, of course, I am talking about Nunavut. So the recipe I've chosen for Nunavut is another fish recipe because apparently I like torturing my taste buds. So this one is Arctic char, which from what I have looked up and what I've seen online, it is very popular with the indigenous population of Nunavut. So I'm like, well, I've got to do it then. I've gotta go with fish. Luckily, this recipe is super simple. So get out your baking pan and let's go make us some baked Arctic char.
Okay, first step once you make sure all those bones are removed is to pat the fish dry with a paper towel. And then place the fish skin side down on a tinfoil lined baking sheet. Next, add the mayonnaise, making sure to spread it out so it covers the entire fish. After the mayonnaise, we're going to pour on that lemon juice, again making sure we cover most of the fish. And now to top with that Montreal steak spice. I love buying my spices in bulk because if I don't use a lot of them, A, it costs a lot less, and B, it's a lot less waste. So it's perfect when trying out new recipes like this. You want it nice and even so all bites taste the same, and you don't want too thick of a crust, trust me. Now it's ready to place in a preheated oven. And once it's all baked, it's gonna look about like this.
Time to give this a go. Okay, so initial thought, I put way too much Montreal steak spice on this. I don't know if that came from my aversion to most fish or what, but definitely too much Montreal steak spice. So there's that. But yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's a nice, simple fish recipe, and oh boy, yeah, too much Montreal steak spice. It's still, you know, I'm not over the moon by it because again, fish, but if you're not like me and you love fish, this is a very simple recipe, super easy to do, and takes very little effort on your part, especially if your local fishmonger has already removed all the bones for you. Then it takes even less effort, but make sure those bones are removed. Luckily, my next recipe is not fish. Not fish. It is another indigenous recipe, however, and this will be my first time making it. I have eaten it before, but it'll be my first time making it. So that should be interesting. And like Alberta, there is also a cocktail that goes with this one that I have made before, and I actually changed it up a little bit, but we'll discuss that when we head over to the Northwest Territories. See you in the next video.